All right. Hello, everyone. This is Gail Prechtel with NewMed Concepts, and I'm very excited today. This is our first NewMed Concepts Spa Talk. So this is a fantastic opportunity for you all to get to know your professionals in the spa industry and a little bit more about their business. So this is a very unique way of getting the backstory on our businesses. And I know it's really tough sometimes to try and find the right spa professionals and what you're looking for. So this is a wonderful opportunity to get to know these spa professionals on an intimate level. So I'm very pleased to introduce today, we have Miss Robin Berning, and she's with Simple Bliss Spa and Blissful Healing Spiritual Life Coaching.
Yes.
So Robin, would you like to say hello?
Yes. Hi, everybody. And thank you, Gail, for having me. I love doing stuff with you. You're so much fun.
It has been fun, and I'm so happy that you're with us today. So Robin, how did you choose the aesthetic industry?
Well, I've been in the spa industry for 30 plus years. So it's just, I encompass the whole aspect: massage, skincare. I did nails and hair and all of that for a very long time. So I believe, we all strive for the outward beauty, but I also believe that it comes from the inside as well. So I've kind of naturally progressed into this wellness versus salon aspect. So Simple Bliss is actually a wellness spa. And so we do more than just aesthetics. We also offer energy healing in the form of Reiki, and the spiritual life coaching, of course, is another aspect. And it's a beautiful thing because you can see as people start to transform on the inside, the way that they carry even their face is different, the way they carry their bodies and their confidence is different. It's just it's beautiful to watch the transformation.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So what inspired you to actually open your business?
Well, I love empowering other people. So while I got a lot of fulfillment from being a service provider, I also received a lot of fulfillment in mentoring others. I had always naturally kind of progressed into the spa trainer or the mentor without even realizing it, because often when I would leave, because I moved from San Diego, I worked on the cruise ships, and then I moved to DC, and every time I left a place of employment, I would end up getting thank you letters from people saying how much I influenced them in their career. And then that made me feel very good. So it just kind of seemed like a natural progression to then end up owning my own business.
Oh, fantastic. So
Yeah.
now within your business, do you have a specialty? Is there something that you really love to do?
Yes. I love pairing the spiritual coaching with the Reiki. I have found that to be a very powerful combination for people because there's a lot of emotional healing that occurs with the coaching, and there's a lot of energetic healing that goes with the Reiki as well. So those two things I have found to be very powerful recently.
So maybe explain a little bit about like the difference between the two. You're combining them, but maybe explain a little bit about what is the Reiki for you.
So Reiki is a form of energy medicine, if you will, and it works with your energetic body. So you've heard of like the chakra systems. Most people hear about it in yoga if they haven't been exposed to it. You hear of your third eye, your throat chakra, your heart chakra are the ones that are most commonly referred to in yoga. So those work with the energetic body. And then coaching is having a verbal exchange where I help people dig deep, because a lot of times people, they don't know what they want in life. They don't know what brings them joy, or they might kind of know, but they don't know how to articulate it. So when you meet with a coach, they ask the questions that help draw the answers out, because the healing is within you. I'm just helping you articulate that. And
Right.
so with the energetic healing, because a lot of energy and just life or even physical ailments in your body stem a lot with your emotional attachments and energetic body. They go hand in hand.
So with that in mind, have you had certain success stories and like how people, you know, when they first come in, like you said, they may not really know what they want, but could you expand on that a little bit about, you know, what you'd like your clients to know about that business, what they can expect to see from
Sure.
that kind of results,
So
maybe that you're getting from that?
yeah, absolutely. So I have one person in particular I can think of right now is a spa owner. Um, and she was just having a lot of blocks around fear due to just kind of childhood old belief systems that were ingrained in her from childhood, you know. And so these blocks and fears were kind of holding her back from moving forward. I had started as a Reiki client, but in the Reiki aspect of her energetic fields, I could see that her throat chakra was blocked. Her power chakra, which is standing in your true authentic self, was blocked. And so naturally that started a conversation that led into coaching. So then I started coaching her, and she just is like, so she was kind of dreading going back to work with the, you know, after our break that we've had, because she was on such a rat race that it was hard for her, you know, to think about getting back on that hamster wheel. But in the work that we've done over this time, she was excited about going back. She restructured the way she was going to do the business. And now, you know, she's back in the groove and not really dreading it.
Oh, that's fantastic. And I know
Yeah,
a lot of people are, I'm hearing that, a lot of feedback, you know, it's been tough on a lot of people and it's really affected their psyche and there's been a lot of problems with people wanting to go back to work, as you say, you know, and
absolutely. Yeah,
so
my employees don't want to.
yeah.
I hear that's a common problem with a lot of the spa owners is getting their employees to come back to work. It is definitely a challenge.
Right.
Yeah.
So I can see how that actually makes you stand out in a lot of respects in what you're doing.
Hmm.
Is there any other ways that you feel that you stand out?
The business as a whole, I believe, stands out in our community in that people will often tell me, like, just walking through our doors makes them feel better. They just feel better coming in. And a lot of that has to do with the energy that we project as people who, you know, we're working in the building, and there's a lot of harmony here. We don't have a lot of discord amongst the staff, so to speak. I work with the energy in the building, and they just feel better. And I get a lot of referrals from people, or I might speak to somebody that I meet at a networking event that I've never met before, and they'll be like, you know, who are you? What do you do? And I tell them, they're like, oh my gosh, I've heard about you. You know, so it's just this, I feel like as a community, which is what I've always strived for, to create a community where people can come and feel good and feel safe being themselves. That's another word I hear a lot, is that we're very non-judgmental here. You know, people come in and they can feel safe being themselves, whatever it is they are.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And I think you mentioned, you know, the favorite service that you offer. Is there anything in particular that you would suggest for clients? Do you have like favorite things that they can come in for services, but do you also offer things that they can do for home care?
Absolutely. I mean, home care is so important because if you think about it, when they spend maybe an hour with us out of their week or their month. So, you know, I always educate my people that you can't just come once a month and escape for 1 hour and think your life is going to change. Like there has to be what I call homework. I don't know if that's a good word because sometimes people are like, ooh,
Yeah.
but there has to be a form of self-care. You know, whatever that is, whether it's your skincare regimen or your daily practice of whether it's a meditation or exercise or whatever, it's super important for us to educate our guests on what it is they can do for themselves at home, because that also creates, like, if they're only coming to you and think you're the one that's going to fix everything for them, that creates a codependent relationship. And then if it doesn't work out, it's all your fault.
Yeah. Yes. And
So
and
that's
I
the
know,
coach coming out of me.
right. Well, words of wisdom for sure. And I know you also have some wonderful products too, and support products like the
Mhm.
Lifewave energy patches. I know you specialize in those as well.
Yes, absolutely. The Lifewave has been a saving grace for me on many levels, both personally, as a user of the patches. I have gotten some great results, whether it's, something with my skin, or I have some back issues, the energy, the stress, the Eon patch is amazing for stress and anxiety. I've been using, my family's been using them. It's been my financial saving grace through this COVID process, because while the spa itself had to shut completely down and I had zero income from that, because Lifewave is a direct sales company, those sales actually went up because everybody's at home sitting on their sofa doing their online shopping. But it's also a wellness company, so people were getting the patches that supported their immune system and helped them feel better or helped them deal with the stress and anxiety. So that has been a saving grace for me on so many levels, and I was very grateful for that.
So I think that's really one of the things that your business has really pivoted because of all of the challenges that we've had over the last few months. So you've really geared yourself not only for clients coming in, but you can also still help the people at home. So you're helping to
Absolutely.
service virtually as well as in-house. So you have both
Absolutely.
opportunities with services and products in salon, in the spa, and for the clients at home too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I do have, like, I have some of the patches here. And so sometimes if people don't want to buy online, they just want to try them back and do more. When it comes to like the skincare products, we've been able to do the curbside pickup and, ship if we need to, stuff like that. So all of that has been really great. Just having that diversity is so important. So important.
Excellent, excellent. So in closing here, just is there anything in particular that you'd like the clients to know about your business?
Um, yes, I think that whether it's about my business in particular or just in general for health and wellness, is that really everything comes from within us. And that is something that we model and we teach and we help you navigate through it. And so that's the piece of the business, is the navigation piece and that education piece. Like I think of ourselves as, I say we're a healing center, but I think more of ourselves as an educational center, because it's really all about the education piece. Again, it's empowering that person. It's holding them accountable to make the changes that they want to make. And so that's what we encourage, but we do it with no judgment. We meet everybody where they're at. And it's a beautiful thing. So
I love that.
that's what we
Yeah,
encompass. Yeah.
that's very special in itself right there. There's
Yeah.
not too many places anymore
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
have open arms for everyone. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you taking time out today, Robin. And I know you have a very busy schedule with back to work, especially now. So thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah.
And,
Thanks for having me. It was
yes,
great.
so I encourage everyone. Now, how can people contact you?
So I have
And
two different websites.
Yeah, and whereabouts are you located?
We're located in Raleigh, North Carolina, in Glenwood South specifically. And the two different websites are simplebliss.net is more of the spa website, and then blissfulhealing.me is for the spiritual life coaching. So anybody who's interested in learning more about that, it's a website completely dedicated to the spiritual coaching.
Excellent. All right. Well, thanks very much, Robin, and
Thank
enjoy the
you.
rest of your day.
Thanks.
Okay.